Hey, it's your Investie Bestie, Lakia Mack, and I know I have not been recording videos in a while, but please bear with me. I am still recovering from being sick. Now, this video is just a quick tour of a property that I did for an investor client of mine who lives out of state. So he's looking for a property that is ready for renters to get in there so he can start producing income immediately. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know how I feel about floors. I love hardwood floors. Now, it doesn't have to be original hardwood. I'm cool with the LVP flooring. I just love the look, right? Recessed lighting. As you can see, I'm pointing out some imperfections in my video so that my client, again, he's out of state. So I have to be his eyes, ears, his nose, and all the other senses. The lighting fixtures. Cosmetically, this house was absolutely beautiful. I love what they did with the finishes. It already comes with the appliances as well, which will help my client because that's less money that he has to spend. Now, the countertops weren't granite, but the look of them were very, very beautiful. And the thing is, when you're purchasing a property to rent out, you go in it with a different mindset than a property you're purchasing for the purposes of flipping. So this actually works. So you see I'm looking under the sinks, trying to see how the plumbing is, making sure everything is all good there. I do go into refrigerators. I have not had anything jump out at me yet. Well, let's not say yet because we don't want that to happen. But I haven't had anything jump out at me. Now, there was an issue with the freezer. You can see in the video where my foot is, I'm pointing at some water that leaked. So apparently it caused the freezer to freeze. I said freezer to freeze, but I meant the door is frozen shut. So anyway, we're walking into like the mud room and I'm showing him the electrical panel because again, I have to be his eyes, ears, nose, and everything in between. So I try to get all details and it's way more detailed than even in this video. Now, this house was marketed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house or 3-bedroom, 1.5-bathroom house. But the thing is, they're including this little area, not outside. This is a two carport. You can park 2 cars under the carport. This is the laundry room, original windows, nice big backyard. Again, that's kind of up to the renters. If some people don't like big backyards because they think about having to mow the lawn, but I wouldn't care. Now, see, let's pause it here. Okay, sorry, rewind. You see this room right here? They're including that as the 3rd bedroom. I get really annoyed when I see a home being advertised as like 3 bedrooms and it turns out it's literally only 2. There's no closet in there, so it cannot be considered a bedroom. Plus, do you want to have someone come through your bedroom when they park their car? Like that I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, I'm showing him the imperfections in the ceiling. You think roof leaks and all that stuff. I'm pointing that out to him because that's very important to know. Now, I will say it did not have a smell of like musk or mildew or anything within the home. So that could be an old leak that had been already fixed, but we don't know. He will be hiring an inspector so we can get all the answers that we need. Moving on to the full bathroom. Now, I get really annoyed when there's like a waste of space. All that space, they could have did double sinks. But hey, it's not my flip. Now, this is the first seeing the unit like this inside the bathroom, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do and you gotta be creative. I wish they would have been more creative and actually put double sinks in that bathroom, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Now we're entering to the primary suite. The closet is decent. Now, this is the thing that kind of got me. So I was explaining to my client, like, this bathroom is super small, right? I'm only 5 feet 4 inches. And look at how close my knees are. Could you imagine someone who's like 6 feet tall? Like, how are they gonna drop one in the toilet? Like, come on. Anyway, I had to go through my phone to make sure I was looking at the right price for this house. Had it been a true 3-bedroom and maybe a better primary bathroom, maybe. This is the 3rd bedroom that I was talking about. Like, I'm literally looking like, where's the third bedroom? I don't understand. There's no closet in there. It's not a bedroom. It's not a bedroom. So yeah, I guys, that really just irritates me. It really irritates me. Otherwise, cosmetically, I love the house. I think that they did great finishes, but you got to be careful because everything that glitters ain't gold, baby.